Good evening, ma'am. Speech is the best show man puts on. If the world is the greatest stage and a man is the most important actor, then speech is the best showman puts on. For communication reflects man's countless aspirations and frustrations, his proudest accomplishments and ignoble failures. Without words and the power to voice them, imagine how difficult, if not impossible, it would be for a man to coordinate his activities. One's relations with his fellow beings depends largely on words. Of course, he may write his thoughts out, but man continuously presents himself verbally, expressing his needs, feelings, ideas, and reactions, thus exhibiting an incredible range of behavior. Rightly or wrongly, one is often judged not only by what he says, but by how he says it. Nothing so instantly reveals one's background, training, discipline, and education that one's language, and the measure of one's cultivation of his communication skills announces to the world, "This is I." So, for a man to put on his best show, then, the desire for success should be his utmost concern, and success depends upon his efforts to develop his communication skills. Skills that shall sharpen his ability to express himself consistently, clearly, and convincingly. In a democratic society such as ours, the ability to express ideas is as necessary as the capacity to have ideas, no matter how simple or complex the situation may be. Whether one talks to a friend, a small group, or a large audience, the impression one makes depends very much on the ease and liveliness with which he talks, how he advances or defends his convictions, and attractiveness of his speaking voice. Vowels. The team appeared weak and uneasy before the people. He and she will receive the visitors at 3 p.m. The ink was spilled by the children. I shall sit in this seat and rest a bit till 6. Hello, Tess. Tell Ben that the message arrived at 10 o'clock. The wedding reception was attended by many. The commander demanded an answer from the man. She carried the cash carefully in her hand to deposit in the bank. The doctor gave Tom a bottle of cough syrup. His radio's dial knob for monitoring stations is lost. The front cover is rough. The discussion between father and son includes topics on love, culture, and money. The good workers pushed and pulled the wooden pulley. He looked at today's daily bulletin for Cantor's tour schedule. The spy crawled cautiously to the auditorium's hall window. It's not her fault that she was not taught to swim properly. The members of the corps are discussing important memos and notes in the chateau. I suppose you'll get lush seats for opening night. He becomes moody and broods all afternoon. She must learn to wash the dirty curtain. Consonants. We are to submit our themes on Thursday. With strong faith, Paul follows the hard path. Advertising has been developed with very great vigor in recent years. A shocking evidence caused tension during the sessions. The treasure hunt turned out to be a pleasure trip. This is your chance to achieve a good speech. The thin child who was cold could not think in spite of her thick clothes. There is the case of brother who never bothers his mother nor his father, rather they all do. You can judge the joy in his heart by the jingle of jackstones in his jacket. They raise the amount of prizes for the races at the rising of the sun. Accentuation and pronunciation. Infamous. Comparable. Preferable. February. Grievous. Camouflage. Settle. Admirable. Integral. Ceremony. Reputable. Cemetery. Fascism. Lamentable. Satiable. Radiator. Deficit. Affluent. Laboratory. Pedestal. Barbarous. Circumstance. Comfortable. Spiritual. Interesting. Orator. Baptism. Candidacy. Restaurant. Characterize. Thank you.